come back, right? As soon as Roddy walks in the door, we're in the lunch start, okay? I got it made.
So where do you want to come on from?
What do you mean? It's the stage starting to get nice.
Another day and night, another blue evening again.
Performing 1 hour non-stop songs from vaudeville, radio and recordings. He'd like everyone to dance if they could and feel like it. There'll be a bell at half an hour and a bell at 1 hour, and who knows what's going to happen after that. Tiny Tim, the unchallenged holder of the world professional non-stop singing record of 3 hours and 15 minutes non-stop. Escorted here this evening, this musical memory brigade by the Prickles and John Elder on the trumpet. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tiny Tim.
My name is Mr. Phonograph. I'm not so very old. My father's name is Ellison, and I'm worth my weight in gold. My father's name is Ellison, and I'm worth my weight in gold. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, manager and great worker who works so hard for everything he does. Fabulous musical conductor, genius, and it's a thrill always to work with him. Otherwise, it's a long way back to New York by foot. The fabulous Mr. Nathan Wax. Mr. Ellis D. Fogg. All right. Now bring it on here for a number, I hope. I want to thank, I don't know if he's here or not, but I want to thank him anyway. Mr. Fabini. From wonderful regular records. Let's take it a big long shot, especially here. In fact, Josephine, oh, been a long time coming. Everything go on a wonderful thank you, fabulous Prickles, for their fantastic playing. The unbelievable Mr. Ellis D. Fogg in place. Mr. Martin Sharp, Mr. Nathan Wax, Mr. David Rowley. Now, how about all this great crowd of each of you? Thanks for coming. Also, at this particular time, I want to introduce His Majesty's office by name, fabulous Mr. Dennis Burgess. Mr. Coleman Burgess on the drum. Keyboard, the fabulous Mr. Claude Cooper. On the beat vocal, Miss Leanne Pryor. On the beat vocal, it's Mr. Nerlin Jordan. Mr. What? I am sorry, but that's the way life goes because I don't know where I'm going. Let's go.
Apparently. I know. I'm a muppet in my heart. They all see very cute. Your father saw your father in the and he said, oh, it's
It'd be great. That's up to you.
All right, well, I'm gonna just go finish it.
You did that. Anyway, you too. Anytime, Mr. Brandon.
Okay, do you want Tiny in alone first, or do you want him in with his new singing partner?
Oh, he's a singing partner.
Well, yeah, you can bring in a singing partner. I don't care. What's the singing partner's name?
It's Alyssa.
Okay. Tiny Tim and Alyssa.
Whatever he's more comfortable with. He might want to be here alone.
Wonder what
He might
this
not
is
want to
all
share the
about.
spotlight with her.
Well, he brought her.
Yeah?
She's doing all the talking.
Really? All right. Well, okay. Who wants to hear her? I want to hear Tiny. That's no fun. I'll shut her up if she's too verbose. Yeah, I'll shut her up if she makes sense.
You know, I was again thinking about this thing with Tiny. He did marry a woman and then moved to Indiana or something. She lives here and he lives there.
Yeah, hey, let me put my sunglasses on so I look handsome. This could end up like that.
Yeah. I'm just still puzzling that whole is Tiny gay thing.
Yeah, I'll get to the bottom of it. If you'll pardon the expression. Let's say, let me find my glasses. I'm putting on my glasses, Tiny, so I look handsome. Hey, Tiny, how you doing? Tiny, I won't shake your hand because I know you are worried about germs. That's all right. No, listen. I know your whole scene. How you doing, Tiny? You look good.
Miss Gibbons, I like that.
Miss Givens, you're really making points here, Tiny.
Miss Gibbons.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Robin.
Miss Robin. Just keep it Miss Robin. Never mind the last name. I forget it,
Givens.
too. Everyone calls you Robin Gibbons.
I know.
Tiny, what a faux pas.
Who's the rest of the gentleman here?
I'm sorry?
The other gentleman
Oh,
here.
the other that's
was
Mr.
interested.
Mr. Jackie,
Jackie.
Mr. Billy,
Mr. Billy.
and Mr. Fred over there.
I'm sorry, Miss Robin. What was the last name again?
Robin
Quivers.
Quivers.
Miss Quivers, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's not like
Obviously,
you,
he
Tiny.
hasn't seen my book.
Quivers Alive? Have you read it yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, fascinating. You think you got problems, Tiny. Wait till you read her book.
Where can I buy it?
Oh, in any store.
Oh, I will. As soon as I get out of here.
Please do, because you'll see that everyone else is normal compared to Robin.
You'll feel better after.
Yeah, you'll feel a lot better about it. You know how people always say you're eccentric and you're wild and you know this. You're not. You're completely normal. Right. Yeah, right. It's unbelievable.
There's hope for you.
You're gonna go out. Well, how you been?
Oh, I can't complain.
Really? You usually do.
Mr. Stern, thanks. Nice being on your show, but if I just may say and get this out of the way,
ahead.
I want to thank my agents, Mr. Magdaleno and Mr. Knight, who had me on your wonderful pay-per-view.
Yes.
Mr. Knight from Headline Talent. And also, if I may say, there's a very sick girl, a friend of Miss Valerie. She's in a hospital with women's problems.
Really?
So I hope
Is this a girl that you're in love with?
Oh no! Well, she's a wonderful woman, but she's my my manager's wife.
I see.
I mean sister.
I see. So she's having women's problems?
Yes.
Period? Something like
I
that?
don't know what. Maybe an operation.
Really?
I must point out that Tiny is the first person I've remembered who thanked someone for putting him on their show.
Yeah, he actually thanks his manager for putting him on that pay-per-view show. You know, Tiny, that's a hell of a nice thing to thank your manager. Let me say, Tiny looks very young. I got to tell you, Tiny's no spring chicken. Right, Tiny?
Well.
I see. Tiny has come on here numerous occasions and described his beauty regimen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say
And the
something.
skin is beautiful.
You don't have a wrinkle in that face. Look at you. What are you? You're like 70 or something, right, Tiny? I mean, no offense. That's
Do you
that's
tell
amazing.
your age? You should.
Do you tell do you admit your own age?
Well, I'm nearer 64.
64.
Nearer.
You got the skin of a 30-year-old. Look at you.
Mr. Stern, you're wonderful.
What are you doing these days? What are you doing these days? Are you still using the lotions and creams?
Quiver, thanks. Well,
Would you describe your beauty regimen for the people at home? Because it really does work.
Yeah.
Well, I praise the good Lord, and He shall renew thy youth like an eagle. I praise Him first, and also right now.
Do you have a regular prayer routine?
Well, at home, and also.
I picture you praying at home like 20 times a day.
I'm grateful for Estee Lauder's tender loving care, and also a wonderful makeup from Revlon called Age Defying Makeup.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Is there such a thing?
I don't get nothing from these people. Huh?
Right. Now, one of the things about Tiny, when he endorses a product, he
He
doesn't
doesn't
get
want
anything.
it free. He just wants to buy it.
We've had people call into the show from various companies and say, hey, Tiny just endorses, we'd like to send them a free this and that. He won't take it. That's right. He won't take it.
Because it's not fair to others, and I don't want to profit here. I'm just telling what I do.
Now, you say Estee Lauder is what?
Yeah, only the cleansing cream is called Tender Cream Cleanser with a blue cap on it.
Now, what do you do? What is the regimen? You wake up in the morning and you prepare your face with
4
it?
times with that. Then I.
No, hold on. Let me get this straight. So the
times
people
in
at
the
home know this.
Yeah.
You wake up in the morning and you take Estee Lauder rejuvenating cream.
No.
No. I cleanse.
Cleansing cream.
It's called a tender loving cream.
No soap?
No.
Soap never touches that face.
Only in the shower.
Only in the shower.
Only Dove soap for sensitive skin. The extra sensitive Dove is excellent.
Is there a Dove soap? I use Dove soap, but it doesn't say extra sensitive
Well,
skin.
it's a new box with a light green tag on it.
And that's what you recommend?
I thought that was unscented, not sensitive.
There's one unscented too,
I
but
see.
now they come up with extra sensitive skin.
Tiny, you must spend
He
like
is
hours in the
constantly
supermarket. Really looking. And when you try, you have to try a lot of products till you find the right one.
Well, always. Well, this country's been blessed not only with wonderful things, but great supermarkets.
Yes.
I mean, great products. They really care about the products, and everyone is competing.
We have you've been to Europe, right? You see, they don't have the selection we have.
That's why we're living in the greatest country in the world. I mean, the freedom here, no matter what they say, we've been blessed with so much food.
The average man can go into a supermarket, you're talking about any working class person, and pick up products that formerly only a king could buy. Is that true?
And not only that, but we have great products like hefty bags with the two handles on it.
I love that.
Especially the steel sack.
What are you doing with those, if I may ask, Tony?
He's getting.
He's chopping up his ex-wives.
He's closing his eyes when he talks.
Right. You almost have ecstasy on your face when you talk about hefty bags. Why people don't tap you for a commercial endorsement, I don't understand.
I wouldn't take it now because
Really?
when I mention it here, it's not fair to those who are trying to look for a break in commercials. But the hefty steel sack, the black one, is really strong, and I use it for not only for garbage, but I also use it, when I go to hotels. Not all the time, but and when I remember, I buy it so I could help the maids, put the garbage in without them going into the basket with those open paraphernalia in there.
No, wait a second. Now explain to me. Wait a second. This is interesting. You live in a lot of hotels. You don't really live in right. You like hotel living. And the woman who comes and cleans your room, obviously, you don't leave it to them. You clean your own room.
Yes, I try to.
Right. And you're saying that you don't like when they come in and use their own garbage bags?
Right.
Why?
Because hefty bags, the steel sack ones, you can put it in. There's two wonderful yellow handles.
Right.
And you can close it up, and it's very sanitary.
I see. You
He
don't
doesn't
feel
like those open bags.
Right.
Just laying there and letting everything whoosh out.
I see. You don't want them in the room with any of that. So how do you explain to these chambermaids that this is what you require?
Well, I'm usually gone before they come into the room.
Is the room all cleaned by the time when they come in? Because you make your own beds, don't you?
Not very well, but it's made because I can't come into a room and see a bed empty.
I see.
With the cover off.
I see.
What will that do?
Well, it doesn't look right.
Oh,
It looks like
hell.
Something's happened.
Right. Looks like sex has been. Exactly.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Tiny's got very, very specific. It's a fascinating. Tiny is fascinating. Now, let me get back to your beauty regimen because you really do look younger than ever.
Yeah, because I would always like to try to follow it. Now, he said he washes his face 4 times with this tender loving cream.
Right. So in other words, do you mix that with water?
No, I cleanse it. I just cleanse it. Estee Lauder's tender loving cream. I just cleanse it once, tissue off, cleansing twice, tissue off, 3 times, tissue off, 4 times, tissue off.
All right. That requires some time though, right?
Well, it goes fast.
Why 4 times? Why
because I'm extra sure when that happens. And then after that,
and how much money do you spend a week on Estee Lauder products?
Well,
I mean, that's a big commitment.
I can't. That's why I use the Estee Lauder tender cream. Then I use the Estee Lauder's liquid cleanser.
Yes.
And then I use the wonderful it's Night Repair.
Night Repair. Estee Lauder Night Repair.
Yeah. This advanced Night Repair. It's so wonderful, night and morning. I have it on now.
Is that right? You wear the night repair in the day,
as well as the night.
Wow.
And
day and night, even though it's night repair.
And that's about $100 a bottle.
Wow.
And then after that, I use on top of that in the morning. Right now, I'm using the rejuvenating cream.
Now that's the Revlon.
Now that sounds sort of like snake oil.
That's
also Estee Lauder.
Then what was the other product that you recommend?
Then for makeup, after I get the base on, then for makeup I will use. I love the age-defying cream.
Now, I'm surprised you do wear makeup. As a man, you don't have to wear makeup.
I do. It keeps me, makes me feel clean and cleansed and protected.
Really? Mr. Tiny, you're amazing. Well, look at you though. I mean, who can argue with success?
Why are you arguing with him?
Who can argue with it? Look at the man looks young. He does. You can't argue with it. You don't see a wrinkle. I know people 64, they got wrinkles all over their face. You never had a facelift, right?
No,
No, of course not.
Well, my cheeks have been lifted up. I mean, because I've been cleansing so much, going back to the early 50s.
Right.
I was one of the first to use. They called me sissy, but back in 1952.
I can't believe they would call you that.
In 52,
Yes.
I was doing Lady Esther's hormone cream when it first came out.
Hormone cream.
That was
And you were using
53.
that.
That was in 53.
And you feel that this is, now, I don't know, genetically, like your parents, are they still alive?
No, they were saints of parents, and they're dead now.
They are dead now, but when they did they live a long time?
Yes.
Were they wrinkled?
I don't know. I really can't say my father was that wrinkled. No, they weren't.
I see. So far we learned from Tiny. We haven't even gotten into his music career.
But we've learned how to wash our faces.
We learned how to wash our faces, and we have learned that the steel garbage bags
Hefty steel sacks.
are fantastic.
Well, thanks, Mr. Chairman. I tell you, because they make many types of with the sack on it, but the steel sack is the best, even though it's $5 a box.
Right.
It all depends where you go in the supermarket, but it is about $4.85 or $5 a box.
Right.
Every garbage place should use that because you have the handles. The rats can't come in that easy, and you can keep the
Where are you
handles
staying?
right on.
Where is Tiny? Oh, I don't know where he's staying. The rats can't get in there. That's the important thing.
I'm just, figuratively talking. I mean, in this city here, it's just a great sanitary bag.
And what are you eating these days? Your weight now, you've slimmed down since I last saw you. What are you eating now? You always have such an unusual diet. That's part of your youth regimen, isn't it?
Well, I have to watch the blood sugar.
You do?
Yeah, I gotta watch.
You got the diabetes?
Well, yeah, I could have.
You do?
Yeah.
You're so healthy, I thought.
Well, it happens to anybody because in this country we're blessed with sugar.
I see.
From ice creams to sodas to whatever.
I see.
So no matter what diabetes today is like the flu.
You the guy who only ate ragu and pumpkin seeds.
Right, but still, I used to drink a lot of soda.
Oh, you did? So you never mentioned this before. This is very revealing. What soda were you drinking?
I loved. Well, it didn't come from that, but I still look for it if I ever get it. It's a great health soda.
Right.
It's called Old Time Ginger Beer.
Oh, I see. So you were hitting that.
Oh, I love it.
Wow.
In fact, that helped.
No, I thought you were into a health food thing. What are you eating these days?
Right, these
ragu.
Everything's raw apples. Also prunes. Raw apples, prunes.
Honey, we got a problem?
Not when you're eating like that, you know.
And just cutting down more on the diet, and of course.
So, what did you have for breakfast today?
I didn't have anything.
Nothing.
I just had some breath savers.
Mouthwash?
No, breath savers.
Really?
Yeah.
You eat those? What kind of breath savers?
This is peppermint.
Those are good.
Well, it's good for the breath.
I've never seen anybody so opinionated on things.
If
If he eats it, it's good. That's all. That's it. So all you had was a breath mint, so you wouldn't be offensive in the room because you hadn't eaten yet.
All right, and also usually when I can, I get apples.
When you wake up, do you brush your teeth, or you don't believe in that?
Oh, I sure do.
Oh, you do?
I have a mouthwash.
Only mouthwash.
Well, I brush my teeth always with Crest most of the time. It does have a hard fluoride in it, and it really strengthens the teeth.
See?
Well, he's got all his teeth.
Yeah.
Can't argue with him.
Right.
When I brush with, thank you, Scripps. When I brush with Crest, I don't usually rinse with water.
Now there's a secret.
I chew the Crest, swish it in my mouth, spit it out, and leave the hardness. So the hardness sticks to the teeth.
Really?
Is that right?
Tiny, now how did you develop this theory?
Well, apparently we offer his blessings. It's just that because
Came to you.
The fluoride hardens the teeth.
Right.
And when the water is put in, it washes it away.
All right, let me get this straight. You take the Crest, you put it on the toothbrush.
Right.
No water.
Right.
You start to brush your teeth.
Right.
Then you take it, you swallow it. Oh, you chew it. You chew it.
Chew it and leave it in the mouth for about 4 seconds, swish it around, and then spit it out.
Everything is 4 seconds, 4 times with the Estee Lauder. Yeah, I think you got 4.
Yeah, but the only thing I don't like about Crest,
Right.
and any of these toothpastes, except for the health toothpaste, they do have that shocking ingredient saccharin. And if the kids swallow it too much, it can cause cancer.
Really?
And I don't see why these big products don't put in at least regular mint sugar.
Have you written to any of the
I never said that to Kress, but I did send mailgrams years ago under different names to people like Listerine.
I see. You would use an alias.
Yeah, like Varley Ross was my name when I lived in Brooklyn in the 70s.
Right, so Varley Ross would write to these companies and complain about...
Why were you writing to Listerine?
Well, in 1974, when I lived in Brooklyn, Miss Vicky left me already then.
Yeah.
That's another story.
Yeah, I got to get to that. She was on here.
Oh,
yeah.
I hear, Bert. Thanks for being so nice to me.
I was.
I can tell you stories about that.
Oh, really? Good. I want. By the way, Tiny, in the next segment,
Side of the story.
we'll get into a little of that. Believe me, you got to have a chance to defend yourself. Absolutely. Go ahead. Yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Sherman. Anyway,
Thank you.
the thing is, in this case, I broke a big bottle of Listerine in the bathroom, and I immediately sent a mailgram to them saying, "Why don't you make your bottles in plastic?" And then I called. Then they sent me back something, and they told me on the phone.
Yes.
And they had a point there that we don't want to put it in plastic because the ingredients won't be as powerful. Now they have put it in plastic, and this time they were right. I say to Listerine, get back to glass because the plastic is killing your mouthwash.
May I applaud that?
Oh,
Thank you. It's about time somebody spoke up on that. No, I'm being serious. You care about what you're putting in your mouth. It's not the same product in the plastic.
right, not for the brown Listerine. The green one's not bad.
Understood.
The mint one.
Wow. I never even thought that much about products. I got to be honest
But you
with you.
don't seem to have a lot of product loyalty because you're always trying new things.
Well, you got to. You got to be experimental. in
Yeah,
life.
I'm trying because everything is moving on. They're always trying to invent new things and coming out with geniuses of ideas.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Tiny was on a thing for a while that he was just eating pumpkin seeds and ragu.
Right, yeah,
I mean, that was the whole thing. Now he's into raw apples and prunes.
And he didn't cook the spaghetti, remember?
Remember, you used to eat regular spaghetti just without cooking it?
It was very firm. I still love it that way.
You do?
Very firm, where I can almost chew the grains.
So what do you do if you stay in a hotel? Do you cook in the hotel?
No. Sometimes I'll room service or go out and get some apples and always spring water.
I see.
Like in Evian or Crystal Geyser.
Oh, really?
It's not a bad buy for 89 cents.
Well, there you go.
Crystal Geyser.
Is that right?
I mean, it's not for 89 cents. I think it comes from somewhere in California.
I see.
But there is a difference.
You sure it's not just tap water?
Oh, probably is. Probably the chambermaids come in, fill up Tiny's bottles with they don't tell.
Oh, no, I can say one thing. I don't care what the experts say.
Go ahead.
And this is my opinion only.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Gentlemen, I can tell
That's
you.
Mr. Jackie.
It's not true. I say there is germs through our systems of water.
Yes.
And that these bottled waters are excellent.
Yes.
Especially if it's Evian water, especially if it's Crystal Geyser. And there's one thing that comes from Canada. I can't remember the name of it now, but it's some great Canadian waters.
But you got to admit, Tiny, you are germ phobic. I mean, you got the thing with the washing the hands, and you take like 8 showers a day, right?
No, I'll tell you one main one. I haven't missed a shower since December 20th, 1989.
Is that right? Now, why did you miss a shower before that?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
Because I was trying for a year, and in November of that year, I broke it, and then I felt discouraged. But now I haven't missed it since that time.
You felt odd.
Just
You
one
said,
day
hey,
you didn't have a
you
shower?
felt that, hey, this is a compulsion to shower. Let me see what would happen if I didn't shower for a day. Is that what you're saying?
No. What happened? Miss Jan was with me then, and she said to me, I was going to take a late shower, and because my regimen has to be within a 24-hour period.
Yes.
Not to miss it. And this was 10 to it was.
You were going on the 24th hour.
Right, on the 22nd hour.
Thank you.
Without taking it.
Right.
And then she said, what do you want, me or the shower? Because she wanted to do something.
Oh, she was waiting for you on the bed, and you had a tough decision to make.
Did you?
And Miss Jan, beautiful, all your wives, beautiful women.
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
Thanks.
Not where he was.
Well, listen, he's thinking about the moment.
I did weaken. I can't do much anyway, but she was doing things to me.
Right, and she was weakening you, and she was there, and you skipped the shower.
Well, I did, and I kicked myself for that afterwards.
You did. That was the only shower you ever missed. And what about now? So the showering routine, you have one major shower for the day, but you do take spruce-up showers,
Yes,
don't you?
when nature calls.
Right.
Here's what happens when nature calls.
Right.
I heard
Number 2 you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard.
Sorry, Mr. Jackie.
I heard
Mr. Jackie, very sad.
I heard your show when I lived in New York here.
Yes.
And Miss Lambada had hemorrhoids, and
Yes.
I'll never forget that.
Yes.
And,
Mr. Who?
Mr. Lambada. The Forbidden Dance?
Mr. Gary,
Yeah, Mr. Delabate, right, yes. Go ahead. Okay.
Mr. Lambada.
Right.
And I heard your show then. And
I call him Mr. Lambada, too, so do not be embarrassed at all. Thank you.
That's a tough name for anybody.
Sorry.
But Tiny's got a lot of information. You should really listen to this.
Well, he heard this. Yeah,
I mean, in
about
all
the
seriousness.
hemorrhoid.
All right.
And the thing is,
Rather than wipe, you use a.
what happens is this. First of all, when a person gets hemorrhoids,
Go ahead.
they are getting the hemorrhoids from meats and cheeses,
Yes.
which ball up like gum in the system.
Thank you.
That means that it can't move out, causing a force.
You never eat meat or cheese.
Here and there sometimes, and
Yes.
that's how I had it.
You did have the hemorrhoids.
I can experiment with that.
Yes.
The greatest, in order to avoid these hemorrhoids,
Go ahead.
one must always use.
Excuse me. That was me. I apologize.
Well, always use raw. The key word is raw apples,
Right.
dried figs, dried prunes,
Excuse me, Mr. Tim.
No.
Thank you.
And in breads, always a cracked wheat bread that you can chew with grains in it.
Yes.
But these flat breads will gum up in the system.
Right, that moves the system.
They are
The
they
cheese-
make sludge, right?
Right. Cheeses, chickens, all these things, steaks have no fiber.
It's hard to believe you got the hemorrhoids, but go ahead. You had them. So then you would go.
Experimenting with it, raw apples, raw prunes, beets,
Beets.
chance.
Yeah.
But you must stay away. Not much of meats or cheeses.
Thank
They
you.
clog up the system.
Absolutely. I always tell Robin that. She's very
That's right.
clogged.
Then I always wash with soap and water in there, at least.
With the dove.
Or
That lucky bar
Wait,
dove.
there's another tip.
No, in cleaning, when I use soap and water, I use clean and smooth germ-free dispenser in the brown liquid. It's more sanitary for the hands. You press the top down.
That's just for washing your hands.
And that's the rear end inside.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with soap and water.
Right.
And then I will also cleanse with creams in there because I will also cleanse the area. Then when it's clean, and this is very, very important, then when it's clean,
I don't want to miss this.
when the hemorrhoids are gone,
Go ahead.
I still use.
Right.
I still use three of the. I either use Preparation H in the green tube, not the other ones.
Right.
In the new green tube with the green
he's tried
letter.
everything, yeah.
Or Anusol is excellent.
Right.
Or something called Pazo, P-A-Z-O.
And you apply that with the hand?
Very gently, yes.
Yes.
I don't have them anymore, and I still apply them.
Just as a precaution.
That's right.
Really?
Like
Is that
a
right?
cream.
So when you go to the supermarket, you will buy hemorrhoid cream and apply it.
Pazo, either Pazo or Preparation H in the green carton or Anusol.
Even though you've licked the problem?
Yes.
Wow.
Because you want to keep it nice and soft, like the hands.
I love you. I swear to God. I love you. It's unbelievable. I mean, we didn't even get to how to clean a bathroom.
Keep up, yes, because the last time we saw him, he was upset with Comet.
Oh, let me tell you something. Yeah, are you still upset with Comet, by
If
the
I
way?
don't have the grit in it, I would be.
Yes.
Because by taking out the grit, really to clean a bathtub, there's got to be grit in the cleanser.
And they took out the grit.
Yeah, that's why I use Zud.
You'd use Zud. Do they have the grit?
More than the other two.
Fascinating. Why did they take the grit out?
Well, I think they try to be like Bonami, and it doesn't work in bathtubs.
No.
Because you must have grit to.
You don't let the chambermaids clean your bathtub, do you?
Well, if I'm not there, they can clean it.
They can?
Yeah, but I always clean it myself, and then I usually will spray on top of the powder. I will spray something like Lysol to make the powder move with the liquid.
Well, you got to make a lot of money to support all your products. I mean, you
Just that alone, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I wonder about his packing. He's got one suitcase full of product.
yeah. When you come to New York on a promotional visit,
always it's heavy.
how many suitcases?
Oh no, it's not that. I only have 2 valet bags and 2 handbags.
Oh, but you got to carry all your products here, your Estee Lauder and everything
yeah,
else.
It does get a bit heavy.
It does. No, listen, it works. Look at the guy. That's proof positive. You're gorgeous. Look at all right, good. All right, listen.
You know what? Does Tiny exercise?
No, I don't think Tiny exercise. You walk a lot, right?
I really don't, Miss Squirrel. I tell
He's
you.
buying products. That's exercise enough.
You walk in that
You walk up and down the aisle. This is a supermarket.
Maybe I should, but the thing is, if I try to save my life, I can lose it anyway.
Right.
I can.
As soon as you start caring about it, you lose it.
And not only that, the plane can explode.
Right. It's true.
So sit and
Yeah.
enjoy.
That bottom is very soft. I guarantee it. Right?
Oh,
Yes.
It all depends on the chair.
With all the showering and the lotioning and everything else. Because you do full body lotion,
Oh,
right?
yes, yes. Oh,
Well, touch his hands, Howard.
Yeah, no, I don't want it. Tiny gets upset.
Feel
No,
how
I don't want to
soft-
touch your hand. Hey, come on. There could be germs.
Because he said his butt was as soft as his hands.
Is that right? You mind if I touch it? I mean, I have no hang up. I mean, you do. Oh, my God. Tiny, that's delicate.
Well, thank you. Sir, I use Vaseline's new pink hand cream. Only for the hands. It has keratin in it, and I really
Is that the secret?
or not?
And what about, seriously, the rest of your body? Is
I've been
lotion?
creaming my hands since the 40s. May rest in peace, Walter Winchell,
Yes.
when he was first advertising Jergens lotion
Right.
on WJZ radio at 9
Understood.
o'clock. And Jergens was so wonderful then when it came in glass and it had the Yaman scent. But
Right.
as far as the body's concerned, yes, after every shower I always cream my body, either with Vaseline Intensive Care in the yellow or sometimes Revlon's Aquamarine lotion.
What color with bottle?
The Vaseline one is the yellow,
Yes.
and the Aquamarine is blue and white.
Oh, it is. Okay, thank you. I put the wrong bottle. All right, very good. Listen, Tiny, I want you to mellow out. You've done a lot of talking here. You can conserve your energy, please. If you need something to drink or whatever, I would be happy to accommodate you.
Oh,
All
how many
right.
beers?
You want a beer?
thank you.
Yeah, Tiny loves beer.
Yeah, it's interesting to me because he's so healthy. And then
Beer is
he
good.
got off the sodas and went to the beer.
Well,
Excuse me, Miss Griswold, I don't want to take this, but thanks for letting me talk here. I really believe, this is my own opinion,
Go ahead.
that diabetes is not hampered by beer. Beer has brewer's yeast and also is a great...
good for the bowel or not?
You're not bad.
Not bad.
You ought to play Jackie's beer song for
The
him.
only thing, most diabetics are thirsty. They go for sodas, not for beers. They can't take the bitter brew.
Understood.
I love these beers.
All right, Gary, please fix Tiny a beer. And listen, man likes a beer. There's no problem with me on
Is there
that.
any time of the day, I mean, is it too early for beer or not?
No.
No time too early.
No.
He's working on a 24-hour
Not
clock.
beer, not
right,
beer.
that's right. All right, let's take a break. Tiny will have his beer for breakfast. Hey, so Tiny, anyway, so your first wife, Miss Vicky, comes in here, and she made a whole big splash with, she was all over the media, making reference to the marriage, saying the marriage was a farce, saying that you didn't make love to her for the first 6 months. You didn't make love for 6 months. You walked around in women's underwear. And,
See, that Hillary, I don't think she wrote that because she said her editor, did some work on it.
so you never saw him walk around in women's
I
underwear?
didn't see him walk around in it. I mean, I knew that he had it. I mean, because I used to pack his suitcase for him. We had an apartment, a large, very large one.
Yeah.
So I had like one wing and he had the other wing. And he had a lot of friends over.
A lot of guys? But you didn't see anything going on, did you?
No, but I mean, they
They
were
used
there
to
all night.
disappear.
Right.
Well, you say that in the article it said she heard, the baby was in the house. and
Right.
She could hear Tiny and his little friends, over there laughing
Yeah,
and
they were
giggling.
partying.
Hey, this is a party. I have guys over to parties.
Sure you do.
In fairness to Tiny.
In women's underwear?
First of all, if I may answer
Go ahead.
to certain, she also said that I had men in the room.
Yes,
That
she did.
I had men in the room, and
And you were wearing women's panties.
yes,
Right.
and also that she left me alone with them. She wanted the baby to sleep or something. First of all,
Now, as far I've always known you, you have a complete, if I may say, hard-on for women. I mean, you
I
always...
have,
right now I'm very
I think that
Right.
I could say
You're impotent now?
Oh yeah,
Is that right?
My new love, Miss Sue, she's 39. She's in Eden Prairie, Minnesota. She knows that. In fact,
What happened, Tiny?
well,
When did it happen?
For the diabetes?
Maybe part of it that way, but I don't blame that. I blame the years go by, and definitely,
The lead drains out of the pencil?
well, I would say.
Tiny, you took such good care of yourself. It's hard to believe.
Well, that doesn't mean nothing. It's a very delicate area.
Yes.
And
Do you cream it?
Did you misuse
yes,
it?
Sometimes
You do? You do lotion it?
I used to.
What lotion do you use?
I was going back to the.
You didn't use that hormone cream on it.
I know.
I I've stopped doing that. Maybe I should have.
Right. Maybe you should lotion it. Maybe that's what happened.
No, but it just time will do that.
Really?
Oh, Tiny, don't
Tiny,
say
not
that.
I mean, you're only
When
64.
did it happen? How long ago? How long has this been going on?
First discovered about July of last year.
You know what I use? I lotion myself with Easy Off down there. It's got the grit.
Well, that's a very delicate area.
Oven cleaner.
And you know, I didn't fool around. You know, I don't believe in fornication before marriage. But the thing is, and Miss Jan left me so many times, I don't believe in fooling around with myself because that's naughty.
You never did
Tiny
that.
does not. No,
right.
Tiny
Are
has
you
done it.
sure you didn't just back up
No,
the system?
Tiny has fooled around with himself. Right? Am I correct? But very rarely.
On times, I hate that. It's wrong. It's
Yeah, you always felt that you were failing when you did that.
Tiny feels that should be safe for marriage. I think we've all established that.
Thanks. And so I told my new intended, Miss Sue, she's only 39. She looks so wonderful. Which
You always have good-looking women. I mean, there's never been a problem there, right?
Why is Miss Sue going to go forward with this if you're...
Good question, Miss Quiver.
Yeah.
So I told her that
Because there's still hope.
She doesn't need much. She likes to be touched only.
Right.
Number one.
Yes.
Number two, she says she loves me immensely. She doesn't care.
Right. It's more of a cerebral relationship than a...
Well, she'll be a little touching.
Right.
I made an album. This is not to plug it about. Just in England, it's out here in Tower Records called "Songs of an Impotent Troubadour."
Really?
And the reason I did that is to let others who are impotent know. Just because you're impotent, don't mean you still can't sing love songs.
I'm going to ask you a
Well,
question.
you know, I
Isn't
have
it
to
true?
praise him because how many people would admit
Tiny admits everything.
to impotence?
So that's why when someone says that you were with men and all this other stuff, that's why you would be honest if you had been.
Yes, I would. Like the affair I told you once on the show years ago, that was one. You know, one comes across obstacles like that
Right.
in life, and I instead of lying, I said that it did happen
Once.
But I thank Jesus Christ for getting me out of that. And you know, we all go through life with crosses, whatever.
Right.
So you would not say that you are attracted to men?
No, praise the Lord.
Okay.
No.
All right.
But I still feel for those persons.
Right.
I mean, everyone has their cross to bear.
Right.
I mean, how true it is or not, they say King David loved Jonathan very much, and you know how that truly
Your
is.
point is you want to refute what Miss Vicky is saying, that if it implies that you are with men...
Oh, no, let me
Yeah.
bring that... I'm sorry I got off that subject.
All right.
For that. Number one...
We're sorry, too.
Number one, it was completely wrong.
Right.
There was certainly sex. After the third day in marriage, I'd say December 21st.
Third day of marriage. Why did you wait to the third day to have
Because
sex with
I
her?
believe that, like in the Old Testament, especially in the Catholic Bible, of Tobias, who didn't have anything with his wife until the fourth day, to keep the Lord first, second, to whatever it was, and third, to keep the sex the last thing,
Right.
to glorify the Lord for children.
Right.
And I just wanted to do the same thing.
You wanted to have kids.
Right.
Right.
And we have this too.
Right.
But the first 3 days I didn't touch Miss Vicky. So on December 21st of 1969 was the first time that it happened in the King's Inn in the Bahamas on the honeymoon.
It did happen at the King's Inn.
Sure.
Oh, I didn't realize
and
that.
not only that, it happened for 25 days in a row.
Oh, it did?
And she
Wow.
And it was good? She,
Well,
you know, 'cause she said she wasn't enjoying herself there.
So you say you've admitted you're very fast in the sack. You don't waste time.
Yeah, because I only wanted kids.
Right.
I know. And
Oh, so you didn't enjoy sex time?
I loved it.
The woman did it. That was the problem. Right? Tiny, you enjoyed it, right?
Oh, for the first minute was divine.
But Tiny, you were the type that, listen, you don't believe in any kind of foreplay or anything, true?
Well, yes, I did before that happened.
Oh, you did?
You know, I
I
didn't
see.
know. I didn't know what I was doing because I really never had an intimate affair until I married Miss Vicky.
And plus, because you're not with yourself all the time, you cannot hold back. It's very difficult. Is that true?
Gee, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, in your defense.
You understand so much.
Right. I got the
But
same problem.
after doing it every day for 25 days, you must have learned something.
She was expecting in January
Right.
of 1970.
Right. So there you go.
And we lost the first kid
Right.
in May of 1970. We lost it in Houston, Texas. After 5 months, it's buried in a cemetery in a casket because they wanted to throw it away. I said, "No, it's still alive. You've got to keep it."
Is that right?
And abortion, it's buried.
Really?
So why she said that?
Yeah, because she said there was sex that one time, she got pregnant, and that was it, right?
But if she said, if that's what she said, then already she refuted it didn't happen in 6 months because we lost the kid in May
I see.
of 1970.
I see. So you would like to defend yourself and say, look, you were not fornicating with men back during the honeymoon.
Now, and
Right.
you're also saying that you really loved her,
Oh, sure.
and
Of course he did.
this was not some pretend affair.
well,
Just
The guy said he lasted 1 second 29 times in a row. That's love.
And if there were men,
Right.
if there were men in the room,
Go ahead.
Of course, I don't have any visitors, except unless my relatives or hers or very rare friends. I like to name one man. One guy's name.
Right.
If there were guys in the room, listen.
Who were these men, is what you say.
There was no one there.
Right.
You see, that's
Yes.
number two. And number three, about wearing bloomers. Now, here's what Current Affair did not mention.
Yes.
Because they asked the same question.
Right.
Now, it is true that before I read about Cary Grant, that he did wear bloomers.
He wore panties. Panties. Bloomers back then. Yes, silk panties.
And I wanted to find out how silk felt.
Yes.
So I did buy these bloomers to wear it because to see how it feels.
How'd it feel?
The cotton. Well, it felt nice and soft.
It did.
Smooth.
You like it.
Yeah, but it didn't have any openings. The women's one didn't have any openings,
Right.
and so I quickly discarded it. And
So you wore it one time.
I might have shown her in the house, but she made the world believe that I wore it all the time.
There is no shame in wearing a pair of panties once, so you wanted to try it for the fabric. I'll be honest with you, I'm wearing a Kotex right now. I go way further than you.
Well, I'm wearing no.
I think he's going to top you.
Yeah, right. Go ahead.
No, I'm not trying to do that.
Go ahead, Tony, please do.
But right now, I want nothing from these people,
Right.
and I will not advertise their products. It's not fair to the people trying to make it in this business.
Go ahead.
But I've always used Depends.
Oh!
I've always used Depends.
Is that correct?
For what time?
What time?
Because instead of underwear, I throw it away every day. It's nice and sanitary. I have no bladder
Isn't
control
it bulky?
problem. No, it is not.
You're wearing a diaper right now?
It depends. Yeah.
No
And
kidding.
you have no bladder control?
No, he does. He's saying...
No. He just said he has no bladder
No,
control.
he has no problem, he
I
said.
have no problem.
Oh, that was it.
It's nice and soft.
Tiny believes in cleanliness.
Are you wearing the ones now that have the cotton, or the fabric outside?
Yeah, well, I've always worn that.
Oh.
Wow.
Only what I don't like about Depends is they have the ones without the hook. They have these what you rip off.
Yes.
You put together.
Oh, that thing.
With
what they
the
call
tape,
it.
the Velcro.
No, I don't like that one.
Yes.
But I like the one with what's in the loop where the button goes in.
I see.
However, I wish they would make.
It's hard to relate on this topic,
a full panty like they do Huggies for kids,
Right.
where I can get into it very
Just step
easily,
in.
without those straps that tear apart.
Wow.
But wait a minute, Tiny. You didn't like the silk underwear because it had no openings.
Right.
I didn't like that, and
But the Depends has no opening.
oh, it sure does.
Oh, yes, it does. What do you know, Bobby? Have you worn a Depends? The guy knows what he's talking about. Tiny, this is amazing to me. So, in other words, because of your cleanliness phobia, in a way you have a germ phobia, right? True?
Well,
I mean, you wash the hands or something.
Yes, that's important.
Yeah.
But
Rather than wear underwear that can get fouled or have...
Right. That's right. I throw Depends right away every day.
Every day.
And
No wonder you want to close up that steel sack.
Yeah. You don't want anybody looking at your garbage.
Seeing what you're doing.
That's very true, Ms. Cruz, because I don't want the maids to see that.
Sure.
Right, God forbid. That'll end up in the Inquirer.
Every day I
Right.
use a new Depend, but I wish they would make one where you could put it all the way up without those straps.
Would you like an elastic around the top?
Just like the kiddies have. I would like a
Wow.
Pampers,
Tiny, this is fascinating.
Pampers or Depends that will fit up to the belly.
I'm really fascinated. Do you know that for impotent men, they do make a shot that you can take? You put a shot into your genitals, and it will give you a 4-hour erection?
No, it's got to come from food. I don't want those needles there.
I've never gotten an erection from
And
food.
you would
I'll
never
tell you
get a
that.
penile implant?
No penile implant?
Oh, no.
Absolutely not.
No, if it doesn't work naturally, something's wrong.
Wow.
But the thing is, so she was wrong, with those bloomers.
Yes.
And Current Affair,
Yes.
when I said the same thing I told you here, that but they didn't mention Cary Grant's name.
Aha.
So they let
Cut it out.
They didn't let them believe that I was parading around in women's clothing.
Tiny, because we're running short on time, I want to make sure to get to your musical career as well. No, don't be sorry at all. This is fascinating. I could do a 4-hour program with you.
Why we have to stop?
I'm sure there's stuff that I haven't even hit on. I mean, it's unbelievable.
How could you have ever known about Depends or Impotence?
I'm going to try the Depends. You know, I'm sick of doing my wash.
Oh, yeah, you'll love it.
Really?
You'll love it. Only thing, but you should throw away every day, and they've come out with a softer type of wear.
Is that right?
It's a softer type of
No
wear.
rubbing or anything? Doesn't rub?
Not
No
like the
chafing?
old ones. No, this is really
Are
nice.
you embarrassed in front of your fiancée that she would see you in your Depends?
Oh, absolutely not. Oh, she hasn't seen me yet in my...
She doesn't see you nude.
Oh,
No, she won't see you nude till the wedding night. Is that correct? She will not reveal that side to her. Smart. So you will wait till the wedding night as you did with
But
your
can
other.
you imagine undressing Tiny and you get down to the diaper?
Right. That's something I'd love to do.
Well, if we get married, I never take it for granted, but if we get married, she'll have to wait 3 nights.
She will.
Well, let me ask you something, Tiny.
Yes.
Because I do wonder why you always have these things, the biblical thing about, marriage and all that, but in the Bible, doesn't it sort of say you're only supposed to get married once?
Great question.
That's a good question, but
That's a great question.
well, go ahead, take it, Tiny.
All right. That's right.
Want another beer?
Oh,
I want another beer. You might need another
Thank
beer.
you very much.
Would you like another beer for that question?
yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah. Gary, bring in another ice.
That's a great question. That Budweiser ice.
Ice
You
trap.
like the
Nice.
ice trap,
I didn't like it until I tried this. In fact, I was the first to drink.
That's what I was trying to tell you. It's a good drink. It's a good drink.
The ice draft beer by Budweiser I had on a plane once.
Delicious.
Years ago.
Delicious.
That was the first ice I drank then by Budweiser, and thanks for letting me drink it again.
And we'll need another one for the marital question, please. All right.
Okay, first of all, you're right there, Ms. Quivers. I want to say I only believe in one marriage. Mm-hmm. I didn't divorce Miss Mickey.
That's right.
She did it to me.
Yeah.
I tried to fight it. I didn't have the money in Florida in 77 to come back to contest it. So the state of Jersey, gave it to her without my consent. My lawyer started to get a little crooked with me, and I couldn't afford him no more to hold it off anymore.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gary, for the beer.
Gary, thank you. So I couldn't do that. So the state of Jersey gave it a divorce. I still didn't marry. She got married again. So what should I do? Should I, when she got married, should I sit around and like women and then have them?
No, I think what Tiny is trying to say, if I may jump in,
He didn't want to sit.
it was again. These women right away they rushed to the lawyers. Okay, very good. Now listen, Tiny, let's get to your musical career.
All right, thank you.
Because this is really why you're here. The music comes first.
No. I'm here to whatever you need, Mr. Stern.
Well, I mean, you didn't want to spend the whole morning on diapers and handlers.
It didn't bother me.
Yeah, really?
It didn't bother me.
Okay, good. All right.
It helped the public.
It does help the public. I think you might start a trend. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Well, we have the greatest country in the world, I tell you, and that's why I told you I use Job Squad to wipe myself with the paper towels called Job Squad.
When you go to the bathroom, you only use Job Squad?
Yes, that's
is that correct?
After the shower, I don't use no cloth towels.
No towels.
Always only Job Squad. Or I don't think you can get it in the East out here. So I would try New Viva.
You will not use the hotel towels?
No. I use New Viva, the cloth-like towel.
How many towels does it take? These Viva to wipe yourself down after a shower? I imagine you go through a whole roll.
No. It only takes about 8 sheets.
8 sheets. Now, what is the purpose of that? Because you feel the towels are abrasive?
They're more sanitary.
Yeah.
They're not cleansed before with other germs from other towels, and not only that.
But don't they wash the towels and everything?
But that doesn't mean nothing.
He's saying you're just mixing germs.
Right.
It's only used once, and it's so soft.
Really?
It's so soft. If you get, there's a New Viva. I don't get nothing from it. New Viva. It says cloth-like towel. It's a new formula.
Good for
and
you.
It's nice and soft. And if you can't get Job Squad out here.
You might be the only guy in America using these towels to dry off.
Well, I hope they start using it because you'll find how wonderful it is for the body,
Right.
how sanitary, and it prevents you from getting lice and other itches.
Good for you. More beer, Gary, please. All right, for Tiny. You're saying now with Miss when will you get married? Do you know?
Well, he's not gotten rid of Miss Jan
June
yet.
7th.
Miss Jan is out of the picture?
No, June 7th, there's a trial coming in Des Moines, Iowa, since I live there.
Yes.
To settle this. I don't know what Miss Jan is doing now. She's got a lawyer to fight this.
I see. She doesn't want to get a divorce.
No, she doesn't. But
She loves you.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you two have been together?
Well,
Going on 10 years now, isn't it?
gee, it's a great question. We've only seen each other.
They're all great questions.
We haven't really been together since we married, except that she lived 2 blocks away when I lived in New York.
Did you ever have sex with her?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you did?
I haven't had anything since 1989 with her.
Is that correct?
Except she came to touch me. When she came over, she touched me here and there.
Oh, she did.
And
she used her hands. Oh my! Oh, I don't mean to embarrass you, Tiny.
You're embarrassing, Tiny.
Well, let me tell you, I'm the worst sinner.
She took liberties with you, didn't she? Well, listen, you're not a sinner. It's all right.
I praise the Lord.
You consider that a weakness, don't you?
Well, it is a weakness.
When she touched you, you couldn't back away.
No.
That was impossible.
It was impossible.
And what about Miss Sue? Has she asked for sex with you, and you have said, "We must wait, my darling"?
Not until marriage. And she's very religious. We always pray. But there has been petting since September.
You had her shirt
Do you
on.
think you can control
Under the
that?
shirt or over the shirt? Over the shirt.
Over.
With the bra on.
No, that I rarely have seen her that way.
Right.
She's always touched me with my pants on.
Have you seen her in a bathing suit?
Oh, no, not yet.
Oh, you would explode.
But the thing is, I pray to get out of those sinful things.
And she has touched you with your pants on.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
But I praise the Lord, it stopped. Thank God, Christ. We both prayed about that, and not until marriage.
Right.
That's naughty too. We all.
You live such a tortured life.
Well, Tiny is a man of values. He has certain values that he has to stick
I
by.
think nothing until marriage, if I can help it.
Right.
But I always tell the world, I'm the world's biggest sinner. I thank Jesus Christ for strength and blessings.
Hey, Tiny, now you were born Jewish, though, right?
My mother's still Jewish.
Yes, right. But how did you find Jesus?
Well, I found years ago, in 1951.
Yes.
I believe he's Jewish too.
Oh,
He is Jewish. You're right.
Yeah. And so Sweet Blessed Mother Jewish. So St. Matthew's. They're all.
That always pisses the Christians off when you tell them that Jesus was a Jew.
But it's true.
Yes.
I mean, and basically, I just believe he's the Son of God. And that's another big.
It just
topic.
came to you.
And one day we can have.
So would you say you're a Jew for Jesus?
Well, that's a good question, Ms. Griffith.
Another good question.
I would say, if you want to put it that way, that could be true. But I would certainly, definitely state, however, I also believe in the Sweet Blessed Mother. And she's also Jewish.
Yes.
She is also Jewish, and a lot of people forget that.
Yes.
And
I know Robin forgot that.
Oh,
I remember it. You would have started a whole new thing. Never mind Jews for Jesus. You'd be Jews for Lysol. You know what I mean? Another product.
Well, Lysol does have a great ingredient.
All right, let's get to this. Tiny, let's do what you're here for.
Yeah.
Yes, against herpes.
And flu.
Lysol against herpes.
If you read the can on the blue the gold can
Yes.
of the original disinfectant, it'll say something about the virus, and I think it mentions herpes.
Let me ask you about Miss Sue. Do you have her checked by a doctor to make sure that she's absolutely clean?
She is cleaner than me.
Really?
This girl inspects my hands to make sure they're washed.
Really?
This girl, her showers are unbelievable.
How did you find her?
What are her showers like?
She called me up. She found my name in the paper.
What is her shower like?
Well, I have never seen her take showers.
Right, but she tells you.
But she has showers. She has she goes to doctors. She thinks she's got the environmental illness. She sees a doctor here in New York.
Really?
She travels to see him. She takes over 30 vitamins a day.
Really?
I mean, she's
This is a immaculately clean. Doesn't mess around behind your back or anything.
She found your name in the paper, Tiny?
Yeah.
One of the papers said I was living in Des Moines and it mentioned the hotel. She called up last year. I invited her over with her then boyfriend, and she fell in love with
And
me.
then she fell in love. You stole her away, I guess.
No, she liked
Stole
me
her
since she
heart.
was 13.
Wow. When she showers, make sure she stands on her hands. That's the best way to keep everything clean.
She's exquisitely clean.
Good. Tiny Tim has more going on around him than any guy on the planet. There is more action going on. No wonder you're wearing Depends. I'd make up my pants if I had all the action going on that you do.
Unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
What the hell's going on in his life? You can go on jokes on other shows.
Do we let you tell a joke?
This is a great
Here, you come on over
I
here.
know this was so good.
And you step right up to this microphone. Just identify yourself. Say, this is Tiny Tim. Would you like to sit down, or would you like a ukulele? Whatever. Okay. You can say, this is Tiny Tim, and you're listening to the best of Stern. And again, you can get loose with it, do all that.
I still can't get that. I have that cold. I can't get nothing. Tiptoe through the tulips with me. I'm sorry. What do I say?
Hi, this is Tiny Tim, and you're listening to the best of Stern.
Oh, tiptoe. No, I don't use that voice because I can't get it up there. All right. Can't get it up again. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. You listen to what?
Best of Stern.
Hello, my dear friends. This is Tiny Tim saying you're listening to the best of Stern.
And then,
Well, let me try that again.
that was pretty good.
All right, let me try something from the record here. Oh, no, I can't. The voices won't do it today.
How's it?
Oh, much better. But please try to free your wrists a little more like this. That's it.
Excuse me.
That happens to me a lot.